Welcome back to Super Hornet Podcast. My name is Evan Hale, aka the Super Hornet. Today we got a very special guest. It's Terry from the Buzz Boys. You can find him on YouTube, on Twitter. One of the best content creators in the game for the Hornets. We were talking a lot about the brands and everything, and how the Hornets have been growing our content, and it's been he's one of the best to watch if you want to get involved in these people early on, especially. I mean, you're not even early on. You got some great stuff out there. But welcome, Terry.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Honored to be on the show, man.
Well, I appreciate it. We got some pretty bad news right before we started recording this. PJ Hall has signed a two-way contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. Give me your thoughts, Terry. How you feeling about that?
Honestly, I'm just disappointed in the timing. Obviously, I'm not mad at a man for, getting his money, helping his career progress and, his family and all of that good stuff. But it's just like the timing. Like, did you have to do this right now? Could we have got this, done tomorrow in the morning after the game? And this is why I blame the late tip off. The game starts at 10 p.m. Like, if the game started at 6, he would be warming up right now, and this wouldn't even have been like a possibility. So I'm just disappointed in the timing of it all, and kind of like, what do we do? James Banks, I was looking earlier. James Banks is, I guess that's who we're gonna be after Ryan.
He hasn't even hardly played. I feel like he's has he even made an appearance? I feel like he's made one or two
I feel like
at the very end of games.
I feel like he played at the end of yesterday's game. And I know he had like a little layup and stuff, like a little post move. So
yeah, you're right.
Little offense, but and Odoro, he showed up a little bit yesterday too. Um, so maybe the coach foresaw something. He knew, hey, let me get these guys involved. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just disappointed in the time, and I hope that Liam Tijon can play. That would help, but I'm not sure if they're just gonna bounce back.
And Khan too. I mean, he ate some hardwood last night, and I mean he seemed to be okay. I think it was just a cut, but I mean if he needed stitches, there's a world where they don't feel comfortable with him playing, unfortunately. So the injury report hasn't come out yet, so we're gonna have to wait and see that. But I mean, like I said, all respect to PJ. He's had a great summer league. I'm very happy he's getting a contract. He deserves a contract. I think a two-way, especially for a guy in his position, I think he's gonna just feast in the G League. I think he's gonna go crazy in the G League. I think he's gonna get a real contract eventually to be like a third string, maybe even a backup center if he continues how he has been playing.
He was on the Nuggets last year in their system, so I know at times just in practice matching up with Jokic, banging bodies with Jokic, like I know he
had to learn some stuff. He had to learn some stuff, man.
I'm trying to see his G League stats because I saw it earlier. I'm trying to see what he averaged in G League last year. I think it was like 16 and 10 or something like that. But
that's crazy. He was a 4-year guy in college, played amazing in college, and you watch him. I know you're a Tar Heels guy. You'd watch the your team match up with him twice a year.
No, he cooked us. I remember that. I remember he cooked us.
I mean, I'm much love to him. I'm assuming that he wasn't going to get signed with the Hornets, and that's why I feel like our front office, they make a lot of moves, but I feel like they're very respectful with their guys. They try to, do good by their guys. I mean, it was before Jeff was here, but I feel like you could tell that Terry and didn't want to be here, and PJ didn't want to be here. So maybe that's part of the reason they were just shipped off. And they shipped off the good teams at the time, at least, with their setups. And we obviously got a good package back for both of them.
We got a good. How about the not to get on track, but how about the Terry Rozier FBI?
Oh my god! Because there was one report that came out that was like, "Oh, he's clear."
Yeah, he's clear.
He's not clear. Not clear at all. Actually, it looks worse now. Like, I haven't seen this much reporting since Jate Porter. Like, this much evidence.
So, because Michael Beasley, he had just pretty much that one time where he went full court with like 3 seconds to cover the spread. That was very suspicious. But with Terry, with who he was out there with in 2023, like Bryce McGowan, and just at certain times, like he would be the only person healthy out there with G League guys. Yeah, you're out there with G League guys, and it's like
James Bouknight was getting a real PT out there.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of crazy. I've seen people reminiscing over him with his 20-point outburst the other night. It's like, bro, it's over.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, let it go, bro.
The only scoring guard is kind of a archetype that hasn't either are really good or you're not very good in the NBA. I mean, I think that's what we're seeing with Nick Smith Jr. I think he just hasn't been able to blossom.
He hasn't been able to blossom on the defensive side of the ball. We're just in a different era now, with the switches and just attacking the worst defender on the opposing team. That's a lot of teams' game plan now. And if you can't guard, you're not going to be able to get on the floor unless you're somebody like a Luka or somebody who just your offensive presence is so high, your usage is so high that you can afford to take plays off on the defensive end. If you're just a guy fighting for a roster spot, it's not happening. And even guys like Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Green, we've seen their value right now all time low. These are guys that they don't really have a market right now. Cam Thomas, it's like the market is super slim for guys like that right now.
I mean, Ty Jerome was even a good-ish defender, and look at the contract he got. I mean, I think that the Cavs didn't bring him back because they thought he was going to sign for way more than he did. I mean, they're calling it the weakest link era. A change only as strong as the weakest link, and I mean, you can see it now, and that's why you had not just the Thunder make the championship, you had the Pacers make the championship.
It's all about 3-and-D. That's really all it's about, and it's like teams are prioritizing guys who might average 12 points, shoot high 30s, low 40s from three, and play defense, than a guy who's going to average 18, 19, 20 and is superficial. He doesn't play any defense. Like the market for Zach LaVine has been dead for years. Like the Bulls couldn't wait to do something with him. Like it's moving to a different era for sure. The role player era.
Yeah, the role player. It's been cool because you just I think that it's going to benefit teams like with this like second apron as well. Like your role players. I mean, they're obviously like guys like Ty Jerome, like I just mentioned, didn't make that much money, and you have a lot of guys who restructure their contracts for longer contracts for less money. It's definitely it's exciting, and I think that the way that the Charles Lee wants to coach the team and the way that they're building this roster will benefit from that, at least in the long run. I mean, the team is so
Hornets
deep.
DNA.
Hornets DNA.
So out a lot.
When I went and did the players meet and greet, I showed you the picture of me and LaMelo. We went in the locker room. That was one of the things where I met Josh Okogie and Seth Curry in there. And the first thing you walk in the door of the locker room, it's like a little hallway. It's in a Hornets DNA with like Hive behind it. It was like it's in their DNA, and they also had like some a board with like I think it was like a different way to do like stocks, like like you're still in your blocks, but like with tracking who had the most or who had whatever kind of impact defensively was like on a board, and like Miles did it against the Lakers when we beat the Lakers coming back from the All-Star break. But just that's what they're prioritizing. Obviously we didn't bring Josh Okogie back, but that's more of a money thing. I like Josh Okogie. I see you're upset about that too.
Yeah, I hated that move, man, because he's one of the people where we actually saw him contribute. He joined the team, late, but he came in, he made an impact, and he played defense. And he was an actual good positive defender. And it was a stat where, like, per 100 defensive possessions, like the amount of steals, he was third behind Dyson Daniels for the Hawks and Alex Caruso. Yeah. He was third in the NBA as far as steals per possessions. And this is somebody who, his deal is $7.7 million. Figure it out. I don't care. I'd rather have somebody like that. We're paying Pat Connaughton $9 million to possibly not even play. And I mean, Pat, yes, he's a champion, but at this point, he's been going like this for the Bucks. He shoots like 32% from three right now. Like he's a shooter who can't shoot anymore, and that's really about it.
Okogie made watching defense fun. His energy was awesome, and I mean, I think I was hoping that it would cut him. Maybe there's a world where they make some roster moves. I mean, we were talking
he's still a free agent, so anything could happen.
You could sign him back. We were talking before Evan Sidery, who I don't like his source as a source is a little questionable, but I will say around this time last year he said he was going to start focusing on the Hornets. So I imagine he has some sources inside the Hornets, so maybe trust that a little bit more. But he said that the Hornets were shopping around Josh Green, which makes sense. I mean, he kind of fits the timeline, but he kind of underperformed for the Hornets last year, and
Yeah, he definitely underwhelmed for me last year, and that's why I was so pro Okogie, because Okogie came in, played better defense than Josh Green, scored more than Josh Green in half the time. Okogie played 15 minutes a game. His stats look identical to Josh Green, who plays like
Yeah,
28. And the thing with Josh Green is like when we had all these injuries pile up, you're still going out there having 3-4 points. What the hell? Like what's going on?
yeah,
Um yeah, I hated that. I hated that. Like step up, bro. What do you bring to the table more than just an open corner three? And then he'll have a game where he has like 18 super easy, and it's like, bro, I know that you can bring something offensively.
yeah,
Like that's the stuff that gets under my skin. So we're shopping him, but even then we're gonna have to get back somebody who plays defense. Somebody has to on this roster. Like, and don't get me wrong, I think Brandon Miller is a way better defender than
yeah.
he showed last year. His rookie year, I think his defense was pretty damn good. Um, so, Charles Lee seems to be able to get guys to buy in. Look at our defense on the summer league team. Um, but yeah, we gotta get somebody who's gonna play defense.
Yeah, I don't see Green's place on this team anymore to a degree. 'Cause I feel like we haven't talked. We were talking a lot about the Hornets before we started. Honestly, we talked for about a half hour. We talked for a whole
Yeah,
podcast before we even
yeah, we
started
did. Yeah,
recording.
we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah,
But we didn't talk about the lineups. And I think like for next season, there's. I mean, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like at least to start the season, it's going to be LaMelo at the one, section at the two, Brandon Miller at the three, and then off the bench they're going to run Dinwiddie, Trey Mann, and Concanepo. I feel like they're running him at the three a lot in summer league. I feel
yeah.
like they see him as a three. So I mean, at least to start, they're probably going to run him off the bench, and maybe if he plays well, then they'll move him in like as a two, and then maybe Sexton's like a small ball like three, off the
I,
bench, or
I
maybe
think
just train Dinwiddie.
I think if it comes down to it, I think what we're gonna see is Khan gets inserted into the starting lineup, and just him beside Lamelo and Brandon. Like I feel like
Amazing.
yeah, it will unlock a lot, and I feel that's what we drafted him for, to be out there with Lamelo. So I feel like that's inevitable, and I feel like at that point, Colin Sexton and Trey Mann are coming off the bench, and that's a hard duo to stop. And I feel like Spencer Dinwiddie kind of just becomes a reserve. Um, and he did that a little bit last year. He was getting a few DNPs, and then he would play, and then you know, at the end of the day, he's on a 1 year deal, and it's a vet minimum. So I wouldn't let it. And Context on a 1 year deal too,
Yeah,
but I just feel like Dinwiddie, if it came down to it, he could be the guy who ends up like odd
yeah,
man.
man out. Yeah,
Just simply because of his time. He definitely doesn't fit our timeline. I feel like he's brought in. I think that at the beginning of the season, he may be in the rotation, but I feel like he's brought in just as like LaMelo insurance.
yeah,
We're stockpiling these guards because we're not going to let a LaMelo injury derail our season, as we've seen in
mm-hmm.
previous years. I feel like that's really what it's here for. We have some veterans who can, keep us afloat if, God forbid, knock on wood, he goes down. And it's not like I think that LaMelo is going to have another freak injury and things like that, but, do we think he's going to play 82 games? No. So I feel like that's really what that is. But yeah, I've definitely been thinking about the lineup a lot. I was just talking about that with my cousin earlier today, like just trying to figure it out because, it's a good problem to have. It's a
Exactly. I was
good
about to
problem.
say you took the words out of my mouth. It's a great problem to have. The reason I had the lineup like that, at least to start, is I think that Dinwiddie is not only LaMelo insurance, but maybe a deadline trade chip. Like, hey, look how
Yeah.
good he's doing for us. Throw us 3 seconds, or throw us like a heavily protected first.
Jeff will fleece. Jeff will fleece.
Hey, he's gonna call the Suns again. Hey, you need another point guard.
Yeah. Yeah, he will fleece.
But that's how he does it, man. It's kind of crazy. Jeff Peterson gets a lot of crap for a lot of things, unfortunately. Mostly the Tijon pick, but even I feel like the Tijon pick in hindsight is looking pretty like decent.
It's not
Yeah,
it's not a bad pick. And the thing is, it's guys from drafts at the top who flame out all the time. So it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you went and got your guy, and if he develops into what I think he can, it's not gonna matter.
yeah.
Cause he's showing even just in summer league, like the potential is screaming at you.
Oh
When
my
you
god,
like
it's awesome.
it's there, and you see the vision, like, and at the end of the day, we know Miles is gonna be around forever. He's the oldest, of this core, and he's still 25 or 26.
Some of that, maybe 27. I'll Google it real fast.
But you know, at the end of the day, he's only on a 3-year deal, and the structure of that 3-year deal, it declines.
He's 27.
So the bulk of the money was at the first year. So it's going to go down. So by year 3, trade chip. I mean, at the end of the day, and I mean, yeah, you know, him and LaMelo are best friends, but if it gets to the point where, you know, we're a piece away from really making a real leap in 2 years, Miles is gone. Like he's, you know, so
I mean, there's a world where even like this offseason, if like a trade comes available, I mean, you have 19 guys on the team right now.
Yeah.
Or 18, sorry, now with Agogi gone. You got to get rid of 3 guys. I mean, there's a world where you can package with Josh Green being available. You can package Josh Green. I mean, Nick Smith Jr. We're talking about guard rotation. We didn't even think about mentioning his name. Exactly. Him and Miles for like a good center. Like, tell me that the Cavs are concerned about paying a luxury tax, and they're believing Mobley and they want to trade Jared Allen. You know, that's a world. I mean, I don't. You know,
I wonder what it would take to get it done. Because do I think that we could make a move to grab a center without having to sacrifice Miles? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, probably.
Because the thing is, you know, what do we want in a center? And that's where I was trying to figure out. Do we want a starter, or do we want somebody who can just kind of bolster behind Musa? Like it seemed like we believe in Musa. I think the front office believes in him. He kind of like earned it last year, really did.
I got a Musa jersey hanging up over here.
A word, yeah, man, yeah. He stepped up last year. He is undersized, but he does just play with so much heart, and it wasn't a fluke. You know, at first it kind of seemed like, you know, small sample size, but he just kept doing it, kept killing, especially on the offensive glass. Like I've never seen somebody just offensive rebound the way he does, and it's pure engine, pure heart, pure motor. So let's say we view him as a starter, and that's how you get value in guys. Signing them for cheap, low, let them outperform their contracts, and you end up with a great value. So we believe in Musa. Ryan, I like him. I like the idea of him. In summer league, he's shown some things that I like, he's shown things that I don't. Yeah. And it's like, do you want to get somebody to be that backup? And, you know, Ryan's a third string. Rashawn Holmes is somebody who was on the market. He did recently just get waived. Go and pick him up. He was somebody who was tied to us in trade rumors for years when he was playing with the Kings.
Yeah.
And me personally, I just do not like Plumlee. I'm not a Plumlee supporter at all.
Yeah.
Get him off my team. Please. Like, I'm sorry. Some people love Plumlee. Some people love him. I do not like him at all.
I didn't hate the signing as like overall. I'm like, if he's your Taj Gibson, yes, I'm cool with it if he's your Taj Gibson. But if you take him to play real minutes, that's where it gets concerning.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where I was like, maybe signing PJ Holler. Maybe if we could find a young guy. I mean, is Isaac Jones from the Kings? Is he on a contract?
I am not sure. Let's see.
But because if you can get him on a 2-way. And he's on a 2-year deal with the Kings. But I mean, a guy like that, you know, just a young center who's looking for an opportunity. If you can get a 2-way, I think the Hornets, if they don't trade for a center, I feel like they see Grant Williams as a small ball 5, maybe 2, where you have Kalkbrenner and Grant as like your centers off the bench, and then Grant and Tijon as your 4s off the bench, and you rotate them kind of throughout each other. Plus, it would take some pressure on Grant coming back.
Yeah,
you know,
it would take
let him fill in.
And honestly, with Grant, I know he's gonna work his way in. I think he'll be back probably around the trade deadline, like December, January.
Yeah, I'm thinking like December, because he progressed pretty quickly. Like he was already like, I saw videos of him running and doing drills.
Yeah, he was shooting. I know he posted a shooting video. And I mean, at the end of the day, he's somebody who was never bound to the game with the athleticism. So
exactly.
At the end of the day, he's under the rim guy. I don't think his game should be affected too much. He should be able to get back out there. Obviously, you want him to follow the proper protocols and come back 100%, and no chance of re-injury.
Exactly.
But I think he'll be able to come back in and be exactly what it was when he left. Honestly, I'm looking like somebody like a Chris Boucher. I mean,
Could be good.
yeah, I mean, now that's more of a four. He is 6'9", but at the end of the day, we just need able bodies, and I do want a veteran who can contribute.
Mhm.
I do think we need that. I think we need to be trying to follow what Detroit did, what Minnesota did, what some of these teams that were struggling at the bottom, just like us, what Orlando did. Sprinkle some veterans in amongst young cores and stabilize it. That's what I feel like that's what we're missing.
What you mean? We got Pat Connaughton and Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's where it's like, you know, and that's why I think I like the
Yeah,
Spencer Dinwiddie signings off the fact of this is a veteran who can still contribute. Spencer Dinwiddie can still go out there and give us 12 points, 4 assists with no effort,
yeah,
like all day long if it came down to it.
definitely. No, for sure. I 1,000% agree. You need some of those, those veteran leaders in the locker room, especially with Charlotte. Just with the kind of history that they have as an organization. I mean, you have, your we talked about Terry Rozier before. He was your vet before. Dude is about to get arrested probably for gambling in the NBA. He's about to get banned from the league. That was your veteran leadership.
Yeah, yeah. And
Miles Bridges is your veteran leader right now in the
yeah,
locker
yeah.
room.
Miles Bridges is our veteran. Well, that's why I think bringing in guys like Colin Sexton is so important.
He's
Um,
perfect.
he's just
He's Hornets DNA
he's Hornets DNA through and
down to
through.
the losing.
He's just a dog, man. He's
He's a
just a dog.
dog.
Yeah, he's just a dog, man. Like I will never forget that Alabama games watching him play 3-on-5, and I was just enamored with him from then on. Like I would never forget some shit like that. Like, bro, he almost won a basketball game playing 3-on-5.
Yeah, that might be the craziest basketball game ever played.
Like what?
Forget Wilt's 100-point game. There's no proof of that.
Yeah, ultimately we don't know about that, bro. Like at the end of the day, we got footage of him walking around with MLK doing protests, bro. Where is you scoring behind?
I saw like crisp high school footage of Wilt. Where's the 100-point game? This is him in
Bro,
high school, bro.
yeah, bro. That's the one game where all of a sudden there was no camera present. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
he had a smooth 79. They
Yeah,
rounded up,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
they I feel like Colin Sexton is just the perfect guy for this roster, and like I just believe in our rookies too, man. Liam McNeely, he came in. I mean, I got to watch him in person. I got to see him. I went to the Raleigh games. Did you go to the Raleigh games? I know you live in Raleigh for March Madness.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I
But
went to. I had the whole first round. Was it Duke hating because they were there? Is that what it was?
nah, I just honestly, I'm not very tapped in with college basketball. Like
I'm
my
not either, but it's just it's an experience.
I got a friend who loved college basketball, and I'm probably gonna start a podcast with him. That's my boy. That's like my brother, and he knows every college team. Every like earlier, I mentioned like
It's so sicko, man.
McNeese State. I mentioned something that I saw about college football 26. He's like, oh yeah, they blue and yellow. Like,
Probably
how do
Delaware.
you know their fucking colors? Like, you just
Their mascot's a horse, by the way. I'm
yeah,
tapped in.
yeah.
I'm a college football nerd, and then you just kind of learn college throughout the way. Because I started watching
Yeah.
baseball too. Shout out Coastal Carolina, the national champ runner-ups.
I do have a newfound love for the game of baseball from MLB The Show.
Dude, the show is so much fun.
I love the kids sport of baseball now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been to some Durham Bulls games like as kids, but
It's a cool spot around there.
yeah, I got to get back. I got to get back into just like getting to the Durham Bulls, Carolina Hurricanes, all of that. Like this year, I'm just trying to experience a lot this year.
Yeah, it's so sick. And then you gotta make it to the Spectrum Center. The Hornets should be winning some games this year.
Yeah, I'll be there.
They're not playing. We were talking about like Nathan Mensah and Bryce McGowan's before.
It's none of that. It's none of that right now, and that's
Mason
why.
Plumlee is our sicko pool now, which is
He
was started a couple years ago. I mean,
yeah.
I'll be a little frustrated if we have to see him play, but I mean, he's still a dude who is like a real NBA player.
My whole thing with Mason Plumlee is just like, bro, just play your role. Like, bro, I don't want to see you get the rebound, try to come up like your Magic Johnson, doing a whole bunch of shit, turn the ball over. Like, bro, just get the ball to LaMelo and get the fuck on the low block. That's all I need you to do, bro.
He's a good passer. Make good passes. You want to see Mason Plumlee, not Plum Dog Millionaire. You know
exactly. I don't want to see all like don't dribble, bro. If you have the ball and there's somebody cutting, okay, cool. Like how PJ Hall does for our summer league team. You don't see PJ Hall trying to bring the ball up and do a whole bunch of extra stuff. But if there's a cutter, you can get the ball to him. That's an amazing asset for a big man to be able to do, and it stops you from getting doubled and picking the ball up like we saw with Ryan Kalkbrenner last game. It
bro, put the ball above your head. Was he 7'3" wingspan?
Yeah. And that's where like I am a little concerned with Ryan as far as physicality goes. And just even seeing it in summer league is like, I don't think you're ready to bang bodies in the NBA. Not saying I don't think he'd be part of a rotation, but do I want Ryan Kalkbrenner playing heavy minutes for us right now? After seeing the summer league, I think my answer is no.
His wingspan 7'4" and 1/4. That's crazy.
Crazy. Nah, that is.
I thought he was gonna move better. His offensive movements were better than I thought they were gonna be, but defensively, I just think I thought he'd be a little better, but maybe it's just adjusting the NBA speed. Maybe you give him the offseason and part of the next season, and he'll be okay. I mean, I liked Reyno. I like Kalkbrenner too. But seeing how good Reyno's been playing, I was like, dang it.
Yeah. He was definitely who I wanted. And to be honest, I thought that he was going to be pick 31. I thought that
I knew it was going to be Fleming.
Did the Celtics trade up or the Celtics traded out? The Suns traded up. The Suns traded up, and I thought they were coming to get Maxime Bernard. I thought whoever traded up was coming to get him, and they got Fleming. And that is the one regret. And I love Liam and what he did. But I feel like we could have got Fleming at 29, and maybe Liam could have lasted to us at 32. Maybe, but he could have been gone. You never know. And that's why I'm not mad at Jeff for go get your guy. Because he fell. Liam fell. Far.
I was watching. I live streamed the whole draft, or at least the whole first round. I did the Hornets through like the Hornets picks a little bit further until I stopped knowing the names in the second round too.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm like, where Fleming kept falling. I'm like, go to the Hornets at 29. Go to the Hornets at 29. Like, keep falling. And then they obviously didn't draft them, and they were like, oh, the pick's in. I got people like in the stream. And it's like, who do you want if it's not Fleming? I haven't looked yet. And it was like, I was like, well, I'm cool with Liam McNeely too. And then we got Liam, and then it's been great ever since. And Liam's so cool with the community. I don't know if you tweet anything about Liam McNeely and you tag him, he likes it. It's kind of cool.
I just saw like literally. I didn't want to interrupt as you were talking, but I was scrolling trying to find. I don't know what I was trying to find. Whatever I mentioned earlier, and I saw like your interaction with them.
He's like 4 of my tweets. Like just like if you bring him up, he comments or does something, and it's cool. Like he's tapped into the community. It makes me feel like he's not playing today because he's on Twitter. But maybe it is.
I really hope so. And it's like the whole Achilles tendinopathy. What the hell? What's going on now? Like I've never heard this terminology really before. And actually, is that what Kevin Durant had before he came back and he
had a calf strain?
Right? Oh, he had a calf strain. Is that what Dame had?
Dame said his calf was sore before, but he didn't have an injury. He had the blood clot. Remember?
What did Tyrese have?
Tyrese had a calf strain. It's just
it was all calf. Okay.
Yeah, you lose the flexibility in your muscle when you have the calf strain. It puts a lot more pressure
on the Achilles. But yeah, this Achilles tendinopathy, like where the hell did this come from? And it's just like, can guys play through it? Ultimately, can you get one game? And the thing like with the Liam thing, they said that he was out, and they're posting him practicing.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, what the hell? And some of the footage that we post, it is old. Like, if you notice some of the like, what's the word I'm looking for? Content that we post, it's from like the first game or the second game. Like, so like it's behind as far as the rollout. But those practice videos, I feel like those are like kind of in the moment. Like, I feel like he was practicing, bro. So it's like, practice you can play, bro, especially for championship. And I know, like,
I'm hoping they just let him run. I hope if they're like, hey, are you good? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go just go play. Because I mean, we mentioned this before, like before we started recording. The average age of the Kings roster is older than like for the summer league. It's older than the Thunder's average age as a roster as a whole who won a championship. Nate Clifford, who I'm a big Nate Clifford fan, and he's played great, and I'm excited to watch him. I think he could be a real guy in the NBA. I think he could be like this year's like Jaime Jaquez, 4-year guy, come in and just contribute immediately to a team that has some expectations, and then helps uplift the team a little bit. But I really believe in Nate Clifford. But he's the youngest guy on the team. He played 4 years at college.
Fucking unk roster.
It's an unk roster for sure. I'm like these guys are my age. I'm 25. There's the occasional guy trying to get back in the league. Like you mentioned Scalabiciere, guys like that. Like it's cool. It's cool to have an older guy on the team. Guys who, maybe were lottery picks who flamed out or something. Somebody give Mario Hezonja a call, maybe. But he might be on. For all I know, he might be on the roster too. They like their foreign guys.
Yeah, it's no telling. He's probably overseas. Overseas, but
shout out Mario Hezonja, man.
Bro,
he had the one dunk on Giannis and didn't do anything else.
True, Kai Jones just dunked on Wemby, then lost his mind and disappeared. I think
Kai Jones. Yeah, he's on the Mavericks.
Oh, Kai Jones on the Mavericks now.
He got cut by the Clippers because they signed one of their two-way guys to a full contract.
Okay.
Got picked up by the Mavericks, and after AD went down, he had like 20-point games.
Okay, I do remember that because he's bald now.
Yeah, he's bald, and that's kind of weird because him and he was bald on the Clippers because they had Chris Dunn too, and they look so similar.
Yeah,
hooping. I'm like, wait, who is that? I don't zoom in to look at the numbers, but
just cuz for the Lord.
He was in my DMs, Kai Jones. It was kind of cool. I'm like, oh man, like talking to him, cool. I might be getting him on the show. We're working on that. We're trying to get that sorted out, but not a for sure thing. He'll text you for like 30 minutes and then he'll leave you alone for 2 weeks, and he'll hit me up first. I'm like, oh, what's up, guy? Like,
he's a cool guy, man. I think he just needed some guidance.
Just got the Buzz Boys notification on my phone.
Oh, for the
PJ Hall video.
Oh yeah, it's interesting how that just pops up sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have your post notice on, but I've watched enough of your videos recently that it'll let me know. Oh, by the way, he uploaded.
Sometimes I'll get it.
Yeah, on mine too. I get the same thing.
Yeah, but it'll come hours later.
Maybe the next day. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
No way.
I didn't get notification. It didn't tell me. But damn, no, that shit went up. That shit already got 94 views in 49 minutes.
That's more views than this whole video. The whole video is gonna get. So I mean, shout out.
It's gonna get views. I'm gonna post this on my page too. Just send me the link. But I know when Dorian does this, I'm gonna have to go on my desktop and download it because it's gonna be a big ass file. It's gonna send as a link, right? It's gonna save as a link.
I'm not too sure. I'll
But yeah, I'll upload it, man. I don't give a fuck.
Cool. Shout out. But yeah, no. I don't know how we're gonna do tonight. I don't know who we're playing. I don't even know how early.
That's the thing. But bro, we wait so last minute. Even with the last game, I'm just kind of can we get a report? Can we get a report about who's playing, bro?
I'm gonna look up the Hornets PR right now to see when they posted. Hornets.
It was an hour before tip off.
Man, that sucks. I don't want to wait that long. But I'm doing a live stream tonight, so you should hop in. You can hop in and we can talk about it because it's fun. But we do. I've been live streaming all the games. But
so when you do that, right? Do you keep the camera on your face or you show the game?
I do it on playback, so it has the game too.
Okay, now see.
But I have I'm small, up on the top. It's kind of cool.
Okay, now see because probably 2023, 2024, I used to go live for the games, and I got my lives stopped or a lot of copyright warnings and shit. Every time, it would pick it up so fast. If I showed the screen for just a few seconds straight, copyright warning is popping up quick. So I just kind of stopped. With the live streaming because I don't want to get my fucking channel clipped. It's not even worth it.
Playback is designed to do that. So you I've been kind of not doing the rules. I've been sharing my screen with some of these games because they won't pop up on there. But in reality, like if you watch, you have to have like a NBA.com like League Pass. You log in with your League Pass, and then as a viewer and as a person who's streaming, you just click whatever game you want to watch. They do the MLB too, but everybody can watch because they legally can watch them anyways. It's just you can talk over it too. It's pretty cool. But I've just been for the games on ESPN. I've just been screen sharing it, but I get like 4 viewers, and you're supposed like some people can do it anyways, so they don't like flag you. You know, don't come and get me now, NBA. Don't now that I said it here.
Yeah, but I say if I can do it with permission, not getting in trouble, I would. That would be something I would love to do. Just kind of
it's
people.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You should do it next season with playback. It's it's free to make a membership, and if you have League Pass, just make sure that if you have League Pass that you like have like a VPN on your computer because it'll block you for like the Hornets because League Pass.
Yeah.
But I found that I can't watch it on League Pass like on my computer with VPN, but playback it'll let me do it. So it's kind of cool. Like I could just like go live and then just like private the stream and just watch the Hornets.
I watched through the FanDuel Sports app.
Yeah.
Like when they did their rollout, like it was like 3 months free or something like that.
Yeah.
So I watched it through there. And then after that, what was I doing? Shit, probably streaming, bro. Like there's always a link somewhere to watch it.
Always a link somewhere, dude. It's only frustrating because sometimes you don't get Eric and Dell, and then it's like, man, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, no,
That's
bro,
half the fun.
I will search for that away stream. I will search for that away stream.
Yeah,
like because some sites they'll have the home stream and the away stream. Like I will search to find Eric and Dell, bro, because literally like they're the best, bro, and that's why they got picked up by
Amazon
Prime. Yeah, like bro.
I was so scared, but I think the fact they got both of them makes me feel better that they're gonna be here.
No, they're still gonna do their obligations to the Hornets game, so I'm cool. I'm happy for them. Best of both worlds, and honestly, I feel like the landscape of like NBA broadcast is definitely about to change. And I hope that we just get real basketball analysis.
Yeah.
Because with football, the broadcasts are serious. I mean, you get a few jokes here and there, but it's serious. And they will explain, like when Tony Romo, Tom Brady, Greg Olson, like they get up there. Shout out to Greg Olson. He's an amazing commentator, and I hate that he got like pretty much
for Tom.
Yeah, but it's like he was just such a good job of actually breaking down the game. When it comes to NBA, it's gimmicky, bro. It's gimmicky. Like Charles Barkley, Shaq, they're funny and all that, but like, bro, half the time they don't even know who. They don't even know anything if it's not the fucking Lakers or the Knicks or like they don't know shit. They don't even know. Besides LaMelo Ball, they probably can't name anybody on the fucking Hornets. Like I don't really want to watch.
And they'll admit it too. Like it's like
they're blatant about it. Like I don't know who that is. I don't care. Like bro, this is your job, bro.
Yeah. Like it's frustrating when like the reason that you watch those things for football is you learn things. Yeah. I don't want to know more than the people who are trying to tell me about the game.
Yeah, and especially it's just worse when like, bro, you played it. Like why do you not know anything about what's going on? And that's why sometimes I watch NBA TV, because at least they know what they're talking about. Like I don't want to just watch Kendrick Perkins say dumb shit. But I like Richard Jefferson. There's some people I like.
I miss JJ Redick, bro. I miss JJ Redick.
Yeah,
I miss his pod too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you see what he got a coaching job though. I mean,
yeah. I like LeBron. LeBron, he got Steve Nash.
Mind the Game's so great. Shout out them.
Yeah. Even this year, shit, Michael Jordan's about to be on NBC.
That's gonna suck. There's no way that's good. I just know there's no way that it's good. If he does anything like he ran a franchise, it's not going to be good.
I mean, I just think it could be good because one, you don't see Michael Jordan's face a lot. He's pretty much ducked off. Like this is going to be the first time that we've ever seen him really like in an analytical standpoint talking about the game. So I'm just intrigued because I'm 25 too, and I didn't see Jordan play. I haven't really seen anything with Jordan in basketball. Besides like shoes and owning the Hornets. So it's gonna be interesting. As a Carolina fan, the ceiling is the roof and all. Like I mean, like I've seen him at late night with Roy and shit. Like, but it'd just be different to hear him talk ball. I've never actually seen that, so I think it could be cool.
LeBron pulled him out of his hole talking about who's mind the game. He's like, oh man, I gotta get out here.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, maybe he'll go up there talking about how good Frank Kaminsky was, and you have no idea. He drafted Ryan Kalkbrenner in the lottery. Like it makes sense. Don't worry. And maybe he would have taken Klingon though. Maybe.
Yeah, he might have. Yeah, he might have took Klingon.
Now Klingon's too talented.
He wouldn't. They wouldn't have took Tijon though.
God no. They would. I don't even think about who would have been there. He would have taken Rob Dillingham, and like he's the future. Shout out Rob Dillingham.
Yeah, you never know though. Like sometimes, man, it's just when you go to a team that's good, it can be hard to break through. Like I mean, Rob with
that wasn't a shot at Rob Dillingham. I just more like an undersized scoring guard is what I meant.
He just would have took somebody who can just score and has heart.
Yeah.
Armando Bate caught a pick six.
Oh my
God. He's been doing pretty good too. Shit, he's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he was what the Grizzlies, right?
Grizzlies. He's been doing good in some of the. He was starting the past few games for them.
The Grizzlies went freaking took PJ Hall. Makes me so angry.
Yeah, it's just like
the J Huff replacement.
Yeah, the timing is just wicked.
It just sucks.
Man. It just is wicked, dude. Like, yo. And I mean, I understand from the Grizzlies standpoint because, I'm sure it was a bunch of teams that wanted to sign him. So you're like, we don't want to lose him to somebody else trying to wait. Like, you got to handle your businesses. That's what the NBA is. It's all about business. So,
yep.
And I definitely get it. But it's like, you did not have to do that at all. You did, but you did it.
Yeah, no, I nothing but love for PJ Hall. Good for him. Yeah. I'm gonna text his agent when we hang up actually with this because I meant to do that earlier. But shout out to him. His agent's a cool dude. I've texted him a few times.
I need to start making connections. I need to start making connections like that.
Bro, it's a lot. When we get off here, I'll tell you some more about it. I don't want to give away all the secrets, but I'll help you out a little bit. But it's a lot of extra work. But do you have a score prediction for tonight? You think the Hornets are going to pull it through, or are you nervous? Or
it's hard for me to make a prediction because I just don't know who's playing.
Yeah,
and so it's kind of tough. I'm going to go with the mindset that nothing changes from the last two games. So Sion, Liam, Tijon are out now. PJ's out. I'm honestly not too familiar with the Kings team. I'm not going to pretend. I think that we could still pull it out just the way that we have been dismantling teams. So it's hard for me to just count us out because we've been blowing teams out. So, I mean, the Kings were the 4 seed. They've gotten here, so I'm gonna say, we still have a chance. And then I'm not gonna count us out. I'm gonna say Hornets 105, Kings 98. That's my prediction.
That's a very high scoring summer league game.
It's been high scoring. It's gonna take KJ. Khan cooking. I pray that Khan plays because if Khan doesn't play, I'm gonna be so demoralized because we got all the way here just
I saw Isaac Jones. He's a center for the Kings. He put up like 36.
He's had 36. Yeah, I was just looking at that.
But he's not like a shooter, to my knowledge. He was banging when I watched second half of that the Raptors Kings game, but he was mostly banging down lows. I mean, Kalkbrenner can use his size because he's bigger than he is. Kalkbrenner can use his size to slow him down, and we can, have Nick Clifford get slowed down a little bit with good defense.
Yeah, he's 6'9", 245.
He's like a big body, like strong, but
I'm trying to see who did. I don't think the Raptors really had a center on their roster. The center that they did have had 0 points, and the other one they had 2 points. So I just don't think they had a center that really was, worth anything. Jones went 1 for 3 from 3, so he will shoot the 3. He went 9 for 11 from free throw line though, so he really was just getting
the fouls. It's 6 fouls for this now instead of 10.
Games.
So hopefully it doesn't get Kalkbrenner in foul trouble because then we could be really in some trouble there. But just play some defense, play hard, pray a little bit, I guess.
It's just we're gonna need MJ Walker to be the MJ Walker that he was. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I want our draft picks to play. I really do, just because like we got here, dude. I want to win it, bro. And the thing is, like, even for a team like the Kings, you know, they made the playoffs finally in 20 years, and then they just completely did a bunch of dumb shit with their team. But they have won 3 summer league championships. Like, this is gonna be their 4th one. Like, not to say they don't care as much as us, but they probably don't. Like, for the Hornets, man, bro, we ain't never won shit. And
The
shit,
Hornets have never won a 7-game playoff series.
shit. We have not won anything in our
Our
organization
life.
tenure. And I mean, yes, it started in '88. There's teams that have 20, 30 year head starts on us. But it's still like we still should have accomplished more than we have um in our tenure. So it's like, look, this is a great first step. I would love to accomplish it. We've got all the way here now. Let's finish
Yeah.
strong. Like, I don't want to just trot out there with DJ Rodman starting and just
Dude,
like
it's scaring
like
me because Kalkbrenner is the guy they're using in all the promotional stuff, all
yeah,
the stuff. So like, are they expecting Connaught to play? Is it just gonna be
yeah,
Kalkbrenner out there?
yeah. And
And
that's just
I still believe in everybody else, but man,
KJ
like
Simpson, Damian Barr gonna have to ball the fuck out. But
Jalen Sims has got to drop 30
Jalen
or
Sims has got to do what he did again, and that's where I'm scared. Can Jalen Sims replicate what he did yesterday? I'm not so sure about that.
especially without Con on the floor.
Yeah, can MJ Walker come out and make 6 threes like he did before? I'm not so sure about
Bro,
that.
make four, and I'm
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it's just kind of like, we need the stars of the team. I mean, at the end of the day, they're there for a reason. Like, it's gonna be tough, man. And I mean, I'm looking at this box score from this last game, and I mean, besides Jones 36, it's not like anybody else really went too crazy. Mason Jones had 17, but besides that, I mean, you got Renato with 12. Um, Devin Carter had 8. Like, nobody else really went off too much. So it's like,
I will
okay.
say the Raptors have a really good defensive team, though.
I mean, but so do we. So it's like,
Elijah Martin and Connor Murray Boyles, they're both really good on defense, so they might have slowed some guys down a little bit. That's what the whole Raptors draft was. But yeah, no, I mean, we're gonna have to see, man. But Terry, thank you so much for being on the show. I had a great time just talking ball with you. I mean,
yes,
we've been
sir.
talking ball with counting before
Like
the
an
show,
hour.
like
Yeah,
over an hour, man.
straight. Yeah.
But
Just, yeah.
it's been so much fun. But we'll definitely we'll stay connected. See, you might upload this on your channel too, so we'll see how that goes. But if we get it on your channel, my links will be in the description for him, and then his will be on my channel. So thank you so much for watching. Anything you want to say before we cut her off?
Follow me on Twitter at BuzzBoys919. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at BuzzBoys Podcast. And yeah, man, I appreciate you for having me on. And if you're on my channel, go subscribe to Hailstorm Sports. And
The Twitter is at the real Evan Hale, EVANHALE. Follow it there. I mean, shout out, man.
yeah, networking, man, networking,
Networking
organic.
for sure. We love ball. I mean, I'm a Panthers fan too. We got the Panther stuff in the background. Carolina boys, so I'm born and raised in Conway, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach area.
Raleigh, North Carolina, born and raised.
Couple of hometown kids, but go Hornets. Hopefully next video I post Hornets are champions, right?
Exactly.
Hey, y'all have a good one.
Peace.